Hey, it's your girl Beverly, and I'm back with another episode of my video podcast, Slow Your Roll, Girlfriend. If you are the parent of a young person who has outstanding student loan debt, or if you yourself decided to go back to college to earn another degree, or just go to college for the first time, and you had to take out a loan to do it, and you haven't paid it off yet, this message is for you. My daughter is one of thousands, perhaps millions, of young people across this country who graduated with a degree and outstanding debt. And in my daughter's case, it's outstanding debt to the tune of several $1,000s. As a result of the outstanding debt, she was connected to a payment plan through Navient. And Navient sends her a bill every month letting her know how much she owes along with the accrued interest. And when you don't pay for a month or 2 months or whatever, that interest adds up. So you could find yourself, if your bill is only $300 a month and you don't pay for 3 months, you could find yourself paying $500-$600 a month once that interest starts to add up. But because of the CARES Act that was signed by the person in the White House on March 27th, students who have outstanding debt are getting some relief. They are now being permitted to take part in the forbearance plan. The forbearance plan is a plan geared towards those loans where they are backed by the federal government. So that's the same with mortgages. If you have an FHA or a Fannie Mae or a Freddie Mac or a HUD, all of those loans are backed by the federal government. So this is the same thing for the student loans. So what it says is that, this is the key, the federal student loans forbearance plan is just temporary. The suspension is just temporary. It goes into effect, in my daughter's case, from March 13th, 2020 to September 30th, 2020. Now, what it says here in this letter that I'm going to read to you, it says that during this forbearance period, we changed the interest rate on the loans to 0. So no interest has to be paid from March 13th through September 30th. During this period, no charges, no interest charges on the loans. Now, the other thing it says, we place the loans identified in an administrative forbearance for the period of March 13th through September 30th. During this period, you will not be required to make monthly payments on your loan. And if your payments are made through an auto draft, you have it taken out specifically on a certain day every month because you just wouldn't remember if you had to do it manually, those debits are not going to occur while the forbearance is in place. So if you like I said, if you do have the money coming out of your check or your bank account on the 15th, they're not going to do it, which is a good thing because you could probably use that money for something else or put it in another account to save it, because once the forbearance is over, they're going to be coming back for you for that money. Now, it says that if you choose to make payments during the administrative forbearance period, it's okay to do so. However, you'll need to make those payments manually, as I said, and there will be a 0% interest rate. So, if your bill says that, they'll break it down for you. The bill says, your principal is $300, your interest is $26. You'll only pay $300. And then the other thing it says, too, is that these letters that everybody's getting, they need to hang on to them because they're going to be communicating back with everybody in August to help them prepare for September 30th, when the interest rate of 0% and the administrative forbearance period ends. So once again, under the CARES Act, there is some relief for those students who have found themselves in debt as a result of having to take out student loans. You know, it's the least that this government could do. As a matter of fact, I've always been an advocate that they should probably just cancel everybody's debt, because these young people, you know, have been struggling, and they're still struggling in the world trying to get the best jobs in order to pay off these loans. And a lot of times, the jobs they get really don't match how hard they've worked in college and the amount of money they've paid in order to get where they are today. I could ramble about this, but I'm not going to. I just wanted to share this information with you so that it will help you and your child and someone you may know stay empowered on your journey. See ya.